All right, well, it's 12:02, so let's get it started. So my name's Todd Conklin. I'm Coldwell Banker Distinctive Properties, Coldwell Banker Canyon Side, Coldwell Banker Commercial Prime Properties, and I got my guy, Jeff Mays. And here's the thing about Jeff. He's been a massively successful real estate agent. He's been a massively successful Coldwell Banker owner, and he's now a massively successful coach, probably one of the top coaches on the planet, and he's working for Tom Ferry. Oh, come on, right? This is my introduction, dude. This is not yours. Right. This is my opportunity to speak. I'll mute you in a second. One of the best coaches on the planet. Yeah, one of the best coaches on the planet, and he's now a top speaker for Tom Ferry. And so I thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate you being here, and I know you're going to drop some massive wisdom on these people and get them fired up. So bring it.
Hey, Todd, an expert is just somebody that lives 90 miles away from where you and I do what you do, because you're just as good as me as an expert in everything out there. So listen up, everybody, So, Todd, I feel like I put together something for you, just for you all exclusively, some ideas that I'm working with many clients out there and even agents in my office. I'm going to give you 7 ideas or actions to do in the next 7 days, because I think we can't think about the past. We can't what if the future. I think there's too much what if going on. All we can focus on, right, is what? Today. All we can focus on is what we're going to do today. And I think that we'll get through this and we'll come out of this even better if we just focus on what we need to do today. Wouldn't you say?
Love it. Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Saturday. Oh, here's another one. Talk to For Rents and Airbnbs. The reason I say this is I don't think Airbnbs are going to be when we get out of this. Are you going to be staying in somebody's house, or would you rather be staying at the Marriott where they're cleaning the sheets and have maid service every day? I think the people are canceling left and right on Airbnbs. I think 75% of Airbnbs, they only own one. People are going to drop these. They're going to start putting these on the market. How do you get these? Download Airbnb, search houses for sale where it's just the entire place, and they're not going to give you the address. But what you can do is you can zoom in on the map, and they give you 2 cross streets, and they pretty much show you exactly where the house is. What do? Get in my car. Again, safety first. I'm not getting out of my car. I'm driving by, writing down that address, and then in the Airbnb, it says their first name, not their last name. You can put 2 and 2 together from tax records or what I just showed you around True People Search. And for rents, I think the rentals are awesome in this market right now, as long as people are paying. And I think there's going to be some flippers and some investors that probably, maybe this isn't such a good idea right now. There's going to be some of those. I would reach out to For Rents and see if they would be interested in selling their home. Many areas, we didn't solve this shortage of listings out there. There's still a listing crisis out there. You can probably still get pretty good money by putting your home on the market. Okay.
Yeah, that's brilliant, dude. That's gold right there. So hopefully you guys are getting that one down, because a lot of the markets that we serve are resort markets.
Home.
Yeah, second home markets. And boy, that's the VRBO, the Airbnb, all of those things. That's huge.
I mean, I could imagine that, like, let's say they had them rented out for the next 2 or 3 months and everybody canceled. And I don't think they get insurance on those, or maybe it's not the same. They've seen their whole stream of income for this great investment just go down the tubes. I think there's a lot of people that own these are like, I'm out of this. I'm out of this right now. I don't like this. All right. So there could be some listings for us. All right. The last thing on Sunday, I want everybody to find 2 accountability partners, maybe in your office or outside our Coldwell Banker network here. Find them. Find 2 accountability partners. Find 2 role play partners. And next week, I want you to practice at least twice jumping on Zoom, and one person's going to be the buyer, and you're going to do the buyer presentation and then flip-flop, and then also do a listing presentation and reverse it as well. We need to get in the habit. I'm sure you've gone through many ways that we've changed, but we've got to be able to go through our listing and buyer presentation on Zoom right now, because like you said, I think we're going to have to do this for a couple months. But I think when we get out of this, people aren't going to go back to an older school way of doing it now. Now's the time to I think really improve what you do on Zoom.
Amen,
Okay?
brother. 100%. Using that technology is going to be absolutely
Yep.
massive. Hey, just real quick. So you're obviously, I talked about how amazing you are as a coach. You're doing speaking though, right? And you're doing the Operations Edge.
Yes.
What is Operations Edge? Can you tell the folks on the call what that is?
We've got a Sales Edge, which is where we know what, you learn the scripts and dialogues to what to say. And then we got Marketing Edge, which is how to market people and be attracted. Operations Edge, it is about how to operationalize your business so that it's systems and how to scale this thing and focusing on profitability. It's kind of the nuts and bolts behind the scenes of running a successful company and as well as a business. So we go through really, I'll give you one example. Everybody that goes to Operations Edge, they get 20 checklists that we've taken the best of what they're doing. We put them in checklists that you can edit, and it's checklists from before you go on a listing presentation. What do you do after you take the listing presentation? What do you do with a buyer? So it's a lot of checklists and really how things are structured in this business. So it's more behind the scenes, running really a profitable business.
Process, flow, scalability, like all the things that have to be in place. Because it's great. By the way, I love it, right? People are like, oh yeah, I got this great marketing thing. I'm generating 100 leads a week and and then you go, well, how are you handling those? Like what's the protocol and what's the process and what's your nurturing? How are you tracking and measuring? And they're like, well, what do you mean?
Yeah.
So that's what you're doing. You're showing people, hey, listen, this is the way you're going to scale this thing.
Yep. Hey, Todd, most agents are not, we don't like this. We don't like paperwork. We don't like putting things down. We're bringing it to you. I think Tom asked me at one point, how do you get a driver to become an operator? You know how you do it? You give them checklists. So we're going through checklists at the end of the day. So good stuff.
I love
Seven ideas. Here's 3 books that I would recommend right now to take a look at. Todd, you love this one. It's called Anti-Fragile. It's things that gain from disorder. It's creating order out of disorder, which is what we're in now. He wrote a book called The Black Swan Event. And a black swan event is where your whole life changes on a moment's notice, kind of like what we're in right now. And then an amazing book to always go back to is Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. He was a Holocaust survivor, and he truly feels like he got through that because of his mindset and his attitude throughout it. And then the social styles, this is more of the DISC test, understanding how, I think it's time to look at how people are actually a little different, whether they're an analytical, a driver, an amiable, expressive. It can always help you in your business. And so Viktor Frankl said, look at this. Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, and that is to choose one's attitude in any set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. Because hey, Todd, right now it's all about our mindset. Our mindset is key right now. That's going to get you through this. That's again going to get you through this so you're better than ever. It's your mindset right now. Okay? Does that make sense?
Love it.
Okay. And then last thing, I think you told me I could show that this is a little, Tom threw out a program called Pivot. Hey guys, this is only $99. I mean, it's only $99 and he's giving away everything. There's a spreadsheet checklist of what you need to do every day. There is, he's put out 24 different videos in really these are all new videos in the past 3 weeks that he's put out relative to what we're going through right now. And again, it's only $99, no obligation, no contracts. He wants, just like you're trying to do what we're doing. We want everybody, Todd, we want everybody to get through this. We want everybody to get through this. If you're interested, go to tomferry.com/pivotoe and you can have the details right there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And here's one thing Warren Buffett has always said, invest in as much as yourself as you can. You are your biggest asset by far.
Beautiful, brother. Thank you very much, Jeff.
Thanks, Todd.
Everybody,
Thanks,
make sure you
everybody.
connect with Jeff on Instagram and follow, like, comment, and you can show him the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 love.
Yeah.
Thanks
I'll
again,
tell
buddy.
you one thing. My Instagram, I only put real estate related things there. So you'll have a lot of good information there as well. So thanks a lot, everybody.